Hey everyone, my name's Alyse. Welcome back to another video. Today we got something new and cool to show off for you guys. So, for those of you who don't know, Konami announced a bunch of new games recently, and one of those was a game called Duel, and the closed beta for that just dropped, and we were able to actually get in that beta testing. So I figured it'd be cool if I showed you guys, a little peek, a little look-see of the game. It's actually really interesting so far from what I've played. I actually really enjoy it already, and I'm going to be playing it a lot of my streams, so this is going to be a basic show-off of like how the game looks, basic functions, everything like that. So if you guys like what you see, please check out my Twitch channel. I'm going to be playing a lot the next 2 weeks and, grinding it as much as I can. It's really cool and interesting, so it's definitely worth checking out. Also, make sure to check out my Twitter, my Discord, all the stuff that's down in the description, and let's just get straight into it. No need to waste time. So the game is called Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Duel. So the purpose of the game is supposed to be like a 4-player battle game. So we'll kind of get into how exactly it all works. We'll show the other functions first before we get into the true nitty-gritty, I guess. So how it works is your deck is a 20-card deck. Let's go look at my deck right now. It's not that good right now. So, yeah, it's a 20-card deck. You have your ace monster, which you get to select at the start of the game, and you can also pull a new ace monster. I chose Stardust to start off with. I'll get into why in a sec, but, like, yeah, you have a 20-card deck. They're all 1-0s. You mainly just play a bunch of monsters. There's a few spell and traps. Every card has, like... So every monster starts off as a normal monster, and then you can add abilities to them through leveling them up, and then the spells and traps are usually different from like what they originally were. Like, it all depends on like just the playing field and everything, and like, everything has to be adjusted to the game. So let's go take a look at the Stardust. So as you see, when I click on it, there's a bunch of skills here. If you click the upgrade button, there's actually skill trees for every single monster that you have, and you can upgrade their skills to get to a certain point. The only problem is, right now, I only have the one slot to put an ability in, because, unfortunately, they made it so you have to have multiple copies of a card in order to unlock the extra skills, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's what it is. It just especially sucks for your ace monsters, because pulling them is so much work. But, yeah, and then all the duplicates... Besides getting rid of them to upgrade your monster, you can also, one second. Come on. Good old beta testing. But you can also trade in your cards to get other specific cards using your duplicates. So pulling duplicates isn't the end of the world. And then how you pull cards in this game is just going to the card gacha and just drawing with some gems. We'll do that right now for you guys, see if we can get something cool. So let's see if we can... We get some SRs at least, but I wanted some URs. I really need to get some Ultras, but we do have a few duplicates here, which is really good for leveling up our monsters later. Ooh, we got Flame Wingman. So it does start off as a normal monster, but as we add abilities to it, it will turn into something else. But, yeah. We get to pull some more cards. We get... Ooh, we got the Dark Magician Girl. Alright. And... Curse of Anubis. So the only new cards I got were the Flame Wingman, Y Dragon Head, or whatever the fuck the Y is, and then Threatening Roar. So... Those are not bad. So these duplicates I can use to upgrade some of my other monsters or trade them for other stuff. There's a couple other cards I'm still looking for right now personally, but it's what it is. So in Ranked Match is like the main mode of the game. You can also play casual matches in Ranked. And then there's also Tag Duels, which is just solo mode. You play with another computer against 2 computers. And yeah, that's also pretty cool too, but... it's not the main mode of the game. The only mode I haven't explored yet is Raid Duels, which I'm probably going to get into later on stream, so if you want to check that out, you should go come check out the stream. But for you guys, let's do a ranked match. Let's see what we can do. And we'll actually play a ranked match. You can just play a casual match, but we're gonna try and do well for you guys. We're gonna make the dream work. Also, I need something to hold up my phone. I ain't trying to just have it face down. Well, let's see if we can get an opponent pretty quick here, hopefully. There are only like 5,000 people who got accepted in the beta, so, you know, there's a small pool of players I can play right now, but I'm sure once it gets up, like, the battle system... So, like, we didn't know what we were expecting when we were getting into this game, but the battle system is so much different than I was expecting, and it takes some getting used to, but once you get used to it, it's actually, like, really fun and interesting. And, like, there's a lot of different intricacies to it that you wouldn't normally expect. So, let's hope that I don't have to play any huge threats, and I can show off everything here. And there are also other synchro monsters that exist besides your ace monster, so maybe we'll get to see some other cool stuff here. But let's see, our starting hand is a bunch of monsters, which is actually really good. So then, with our synchros, you don't need a tuner specifically, but you still need to sync up to the level. So if I want to summon Stardust, I do need to use 2 4s still. I'm not going to do that right away because it's better off turn 1 that I... just try and... I like to flood the board. This is probably not the best move, but this is what I like doing. So I usually like flooding the board. And then once my guys take damage, then I'm more comfortable sacrificing them. So also the card in the middle is a bonus card. Whoever gets to that first is able to claim that card for themselves for that game. And it's usually always something really good, like Monster Reborn, Ring of Destruction, I don't know, there's a lot of good cards that can be in the center. Mirror Force. So then how it works is the attack and defense value actually like matter in a different way than it used to. So so this dude has a trap card that lets him lets this guy go extra quick and turbo to the center, which is unfortunate. So he'll get the bonus card, so we won't get to see what it is this game. But so when you attack, it's kind of like Magic the Gathering in a way. So your attack value like decreases depending on like what it clashes with. So I'll show you, you guys will see in a second how it kind of works. And then in order to deal damage to your opponent, you do need to attack directly. And so battle phases when all spell and traps are allowed to activate. I didn't have any spells and traps this turn, and that's when their spell and traps activated. We're in battle phase. So our opponent on the top was able to get the bonus card, but he also didn't play that much, so I should be sitting okay. And the opponent on the right used a card that made it so it can't get attacked this turn if it passes by another monster, because usually when you pass by a monster, you have to battle with it. So this turn I don't have to battle him. And as you see, my monster, like all my monsters except for the one on the right, did take a decent amount of damage, but it'll be okay. So then, I think I'm going to summon Stardust right here. I'm going to sacrifice Celtic Guardian and the Vorse Raider, because the Vorse Raider is kind of weak and can die to the monster that's right here. So I'm going to send Stardust up the center, and then I'm going to put the Giant Soldier of Stone on the right, and then my other monster on the left. So you can stack multiple monsters in each lane, but you can only play down one monster at a time in each lane. So let's say if they summon more monsters in each lane, I have backup to if they're going to kill them, which is really nice to have. So they're summoning a bunch of monsters right here. Yeah, like, so as we're going to see right here, so Stardust's ability is to let me recur any monster that is level 3. So any of these level 3 monsters that die, I'm going to be able to just get them straight back to my hand, which is why I chose Stardust in the first place. There's a lot of other cool, like every ace monster has a really cool effect. My personal favorites that I've seen so far have been Blue Eyes, Neos, Elemental Hero Neos. The Dark Magician's also kind of cool. So Blue Eyes just lets you destroy a monster, which obviously is really good. What is he turning to defense? Oh, he's turning to defense. What? That helps me. What? Oh, and this dude pulled the Reborn. Yeah, so Reborn isn't just normally in the game. Econ's another card I need to get. Also, I need to get Mask of Brutality. But, so you turn my guy to defense. So if you're in defense, you can't actually move on the board. So this actually helps me because the monster you turn to defense, gains attack, each turn. So I actually, like, gain more by it being there this turn, because now I can kill his defense position monster next turn and then deal direct damage. So, yeah, so I'm clashing with everything in the center. My Stardust survives with barely anything. So, my Stardust is probably going to die before I get to recur anything. But we'll see if they summon anything in the center. Ooh, this one is good because it gives all my monsters plus 200. So that's actually going to be useful for the Stardust. So we're going to change this to attack mode. We can just summon this center, because then we can just back up the Stardust, and we can just pass right here. So let's see, they do summon an Avion in the center. So I'll be able to at least take a good chunk out of that Avion and then start poking on the right-hand side, which would be really nice to do. And yeah, this boosts all my guys by plus 200 because that's a skill I gave it. So everyone gets 200 right now, and then my fish dude on the right-hand side gets another 200 from its ability, so it's going to be a beefy boy, and I'm going to be dealing a ton of damage to the dude on the right. And it looks like the dude on the left didn't summon anything, so my Giant Soldier of Stone is going to be getting nice attack. Oh, I forgot on my other dude that I had the plus 200 boost every turn on it too. Alright, that's really cool. So, I have nothing I can play, so it's just going to go straight to battle phase again. Fortunately, the Stardust will die right here, but it's going to take a huge chunk out of this Avion, which is really important. And then also, whenever you deal life point damage via direct attack, you gain back life points for whatever you deal. So, you'll see right here what I mean. So yeah, you see, so when you clash into defense monsters, if your attack goes to 0 still, you still die. So defense actually like matters a lot in this game, because you can set up a proper defense if they're approaching on you and you know they can't get past your defense. So now I get to get a clean 19 in, and I gain that back. So I'm just in first place for literally free, and I also got it 1,000 from my Giant Soldier of Stone on the left. So they can easily rush me right now, but I drew, ooh, Reinforcements is really good because it gives all my monsters plus 400. So definitely okay with that. So let's get this going. They're gonna try and block my Giant Soldier of Stone with a Karibo, and then send in a Celtic Guardian to deal with my center monster. And then they put something in defense. Oh, Giant Soldier of Stone. So I'm gonna lose my fish, but my other dude will still be there. I won't be able to deal direct damage this turn to either opponent, but the fact that I'm applying huge pressure on them is still very important. And then, so you saw I set the trap card. So immediately when the condition is met for the trap card, it automatically activates. And so basically when I battle something, I get to automatically get this boost. And it's a nice, clean 400 boost for everyone. And it's permanent too. Like, the only way it goes away is if, you know, one of my guys dies. Oh, he had a defense up. That's annoying. But I'll still be able to get through it. It's just, I'm not dealing damage this turn. But I need to try and get... Oh, it gets a defense up each time it battles. That's annoying. I mean, that's still fine. I'm still going to be left with, like, a decent amount of attack right here. Still got 1,000. That's doable. Fortunately, the Celtic Guardian's going to get over me. So Celtic Guardian also has access to an ability that lets it change any monster it battles into defense, which can be really important for certain monsters, because a lot of people, including myself, like spamming some very high attack monsters, which also have low defense, but sometimes you just need to do that. And we get a Zubaba General. This one just has a attack boost upon summon, which is fine. Let's see, they're summoning a bunch of monsters everywhere, but I definitely need to put this here. Giant Soldier of Stone to the left. Ooh, they have a Sparkman up top. So luckily there are only a few turns left, so with any luck, I should be able to still last out. At least that's the hope. So we start with 18, so it looks like I will die in the center lane. My Soldier of Stone will literally lose by 100. That's so annoying. But because I've gotten back so many life points, there's a good chance I should be able to, like, you know, take enough hits. Ooh, and he had Horn of the Unicorn on the left, so that'll still be a nice attack on that giant Soldier of Stone. Alright. But we get past that Quillboat Hedgehog, so we're still safe on the right-hand side. So I'm gonna probably have to take a little bit of damage soon here. Actually, no, I don't. Ooh, this is really good. This is really good. So our 3 monsters are gonna clash in the center. So you deal with who's in front of you first, and then you deal with the side. So I'm gonna deal a bunch of damage right here. It'll go down to like 400, and then the dude on the right will be able to kill the Sparkman and remove a threat from my side, from like going to me, which is insane. And then like that dude's also gonna be super weak, which means he's not gonna be gaining much life points, which is gonna work in my favor too. So this all works out pretty well. Yeah, there's like a lot to randomly keep track of, and it does not make much sense at first, but once you get it, it does, but it takes time. Okay, so this dude, I think, has the ability to give everyone 200 attack, right? Yep, when it's summoned, everything gains 200, so that's really good for my guys. Okay, so they're all going to be summoning some big monsters right here, but looks like... Oh, I have to deal with an X-Head Cannon in the center. Like, luckily I have a lot of monsters, so I don't have to deal with it, but there are also so many monsters that are, like, not in contention with me. Ooh, the guy on the right has a Stardust Dragon. Yeah, maybe we'll get to see his Stardust Dragon in action. But right now he has nothing to combat my Gaia monster on the left, but here's the thing. I really don't care how much, as long as I keep myself safe, because right now the Stardust and the X-Head and the Summoned Skull are going to clash, so the X-Head will actually be no threat to me, and I'll still be safe in the center, and then I should be able to survive the next 2 turns in order to win the game, because basically you just win the game as long as you have highest life at the end, and it looks like I will be able to win this game very easily. I couldn't show off Stardust, unfortunately, but because I wasn't able to recur anything off of it, but I'm still dealing a bunch of damage. I'm at 7,700 right now. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. We take those. We just take those. So, yeah, the Summoned Skull... Oh, they didn't get rid of the X-Head. Okay, as long as I draw a monster... Ooh, I can deal 200 damage up front, lower his attack a lot. I will take a little bit, but... it's less damage in the long run. I think if I just put it in attack mode. Yeah. If I just put it in attack mode, I take less damage overall. Because then, even though I have it in attack mode, it'll still do damage. It'll still be able to attack me because it's not in defense, but that's perfectly fine when I just need to try and not take damage, like too much more damage. Let's see. So, right-hand side... So I'm dealing 200 damage up front, so that can, you know, come into play. So luckily, I'm only going to take 600 from the X-Head on the top. And then on the right-hand side, his Archer is only going to be able to do potential of 200 to me. Ooh, he has Mask of Brutality. Okay, that really hurts. That can potentially come back to bite me. I need to get one more big monster right here, otherwise I'm not getting through this this X-Head Cannon. But the Archer on the right is only gonna have 200 attacks, so that's perfectly fine. But there's gonna be a Dark Magician attacking from the top, so that life point deficit might be enough to put me in the clear after I take this 16 direct. So this will be fine. So he'll take 25, or, oh, it's only 15. It's not a Dark Magician, it's a Gaga Magician. But he's not gaining too many life points, which also works in my favor. So he's only gaining a net of 100. And I'm going to be at 61, so I just need to get any monster I can defend with right now. And I should win this game, 100%. Just any monster I can defend with. Aha! Well, because he's dealing the 15 up top... Okay, so this will be very iffy, but he sacrificed it for defense? So I just win for no reason. Oh my god. Alright, this is perfect. So we go into battle phase now, so I can use this Horn of the Unicorn to boost my monster and, you know, just gain back a little bit of extra life points and guarantee that I win. I mean, it's already guaranteed that I won because he just got rid of his X-Head for no reason. Like, that's just insane for me. Plus, I think with Gaia, he had to sacrifice one more monster to put it on field. So, like, yeah, this is just easy. This is free. We won. Let's go. I can't believe we're actually able to take that. That was a good stroke of luck there. Like, actually, that was like a huge threat, and I wasn't willing to do the math right away, but we were able to just get that last second clinch. Let's go, guys. Let us go. But we take 200. Oh no. But that was the last turn of the match, which means we are the victors. Let's go. And we do get some nice rewards from it. So, unfortunately, we don't get to level up yet, but we do get some rewards from doing this. We only get materials. Like, last time I did it, I was able to get some, a lot of gems, but there also goes points towards these chests that are opened. And we got a bronze chest this time, so we got 51 gems and 24 gems, so that's still very nice to get some extra gems. And then, I don't know what the trust level does for your partner, but it apparently means something. It just gives you extra rewards, I think. But yeah, that's... Ooh, we have another... Ooh, we get free 50 gems because we got our 4th win. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, I think that can about wrap it up for our first look at Cross Duel. So yeah, this game is only in the closed beta for 2 weeks, and then after that, I don't know what they're doing with it, but, you know, I am actually looking forward to its actual release. It's something different, cool, and fresh that you get to try with Yu-Gi-Oh! It definitely doesn't exactly feel like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, but the animations are really nice. I don't know, the game just has a nice feel to it, and it's something different that, like, is actually kind of cool. So if you want to watch me play this more on stream, you want to see more gameplay of this, make sure you check out my Twitch stream. Link is down below. I will probably be streaming not too long after I upload this video, so please come check out the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.